conversation. So as we are continuing, these people, the political merchants, we call them, are busy doing patch. Hey, it's not this, it's that, lying to themselves. And you see pressure mounting. Patch, but the more they patch, the more it's leaking. How patch here from north, it will leak on south. They patch in east, it will leak in west. You patch here, you look at the other side. The interregnum government is unraveling by themselves. Okay, for us away Ogri are now sorry for those that don't understand Igbo. Ogri, one of the spices we use for Igbo soup. There's a way they wrap it. When you want to wrap it, it will just be going on and wrapping. So that is what happening to the interregnum government. Anna patch on a leak, because that, you know, the more we're exposing them, the more because it's not just us, we are collectively exposing them, exposing their evil everywhere. Thank God for social media. We don't have to wait for BBC or CNN or channels or NTA or Arise or TVC to carry the news. We are carrying the news right from our rooms. So my people, continue to share the news, continue to carry the news. So as we are doing that, pressure is on them. And you see power tussle. This one want to steal, this one, because they're all criminals. So see what is happening in Rivers State. See what is happening, House of Assembly. What is going on is the pressure mounting up. So the people are not fooled. We are following. Now we want to play another video. Kogbara. This is from Rivers State, because people are seeing what is going on and are saying what is going on. Our joy is that the people, the indigenous people that are seeking for justice, understand what is happening. So this video we're going to play now, that's Kogbara. I hope I'm not pronouncing her name well. I mean, wrong. Sorry if I massacre your name. She is blaming Tinubu. So the people understand where the crisis in Rivers State is coming from. They understand who is setting Rivers State on fire. The fire is not spontaneous. It's not coming by itself. It's the interregnum government, interregnum President Tinubu, that is setting Rivers State on fire. If you don't know it now. Anywhere you see fire, because it has to retain.
As you watch this
Oops. Yeah, go ahead, please.
Crisis continue to unfold. What do you make of it all at this stage?
I think that my former governor, Nyesom Wike, the current minister for the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, I think he's playing with fire. And I think I blame the president for not curbing his excesses. Wike has got, in his view, perfectly legitimate grounds to quarrel with the current governor, Sim Fubara. And I know Wike much better. In fact, I don't know Fubara at all. I've only met him once briefly. Wike and I go back years, and he's been nice to me from time to time. So I want to make it very clear that this is not against him per se, it's against his behavior. I'm siding with Rivers State. You know, whoever launches assaults against a state that is, limping along rather feebly, I am going to take up against that person, you know. But it's that Wike is playing with fire. His attacks on the Ijaw nation are unwise. Not because the Ijaw nation is always right, of course it isn't. But it's completely unnecessary at this point in time. Sim Fubara is an Ijaw person. All his people are outraged about the comments Wike has made about their ethnic group. And I think if Rivers catches fire, it's probably going to sort of have a domino effect throughout the Niger Delta. And nobody is fooled. The President Tinubu this week received some Niger Delta elders in the presidential villa and was, dishing out benign advice in a rather sort of magisterial Olympian way. Advising them to talk to the governor, saying the governor should respect the rule of law, listen to the judiciary, which, by the way, the Supreme Court had, as we know, humiliated him the week before. And I just think, kind of, who are you kidding? Give me a break, Mr. President. If your side of this issue, because it's clear that he's on Wike's side, and that his attempts to offer advice to Fubara are just tokenism. It's just gaslighting nonsense. Give us a break. Play your role. You're supposed to be the leader. You're supposed to be the daddy of the nation. I mean, you're old enough, for God's sake. In fact, probably grandfather of the nation. Why don't you stop all this unnecessary wahala? Wike is a very impetuous person. He's pugnacious. He's volatile. I know him really well. And, on a good day, he's a nice person, honestly. But once he gets
a rare good day.
And once he gets to be in his bonnet, like this, his fixation with Fubara, whom he feels betrayed by, he's going to carry on like this till somebody says stop. He's like a moving train, okay? And the only person who can do that is the president. I say this, even if Wike was my husband or my same mother, same father, sibling, I would tell him what I'm saying now. Stop.
Yesterday, of course, hugely eventful in Rivers State. Today, slightly less fraught, but the intrigues continue not far below the surface. What do you make of the resumption of hostilities? Because it sort of goes off, and as we used to kid around in those days, I'll see you tomorrow, we will resume hostilities tomorrow. But they kind of resumed hostilities in the last few days, and it kind of came to a head yesterday. What do you think of that very public resumption of hostilities?
When the governor went to address the 37 lawmakers and was locked out. Well, I mean, that was just completely out of order. It's rude. It's probably illegal, but it's just unnecessary. And these are 27 people who clearly, they left PDP. They were received publicly into APC. And now because of, a dicey judiciary and all kinds of strange Niger shenanigans, we're now being told that they didn't leave, okay? And then they can do what they want. How dare they?
It's a bit like the emperor's new clothes, isn't it? I mean, everybody knows the emperor's starkers.
The starkers.
But, I mean...
All right, so my sister will further explain this video so that we can, get some more information as we go.
Yes, my dear, there's nothing much to say except that they know the truth, but they'll be playing hanky-panky with it. Oh, Wike is a good man on a good day, on a Monday, Saturday, and they know the truth. This person knows it. You understand? They are playing a dangerous political drama in Rivers State, and we'll explain to you later why we say it's dangerous. We'll pull up another, but I'm happy that she's referring to that place as Ijaw Nation, because we told you people that we had nations before this fraudulent Nigeria that was created. And we have told people, go back to your ethnic nationality, identify yourself, because that's the ticket to the land you're occupying. Sovereignty is about land and people. So as you are on your land, no, is before this one. I don't know, there's before this one. I'm not sure if, what did you say in the Distant Society? No, before this one, there's another one before this one. That's the Ijaw National Congress president. I hope I put the video. Is it there? Can you see it, please? That's what
I am looking.
It's on National Congress, because, like I was saying, the good thing is that the people are identifying themselves appropriately. The woman was talking about Ijaw Nation. Okay, yes, thank you. Is this one? The woman was talking about Ijaw Nation. No matter how they play game, they know that the people are beginning to wake up and identify themselves accurately, because it's only when you are an Ijaw person you can lay claim to Ijaw ancestral land. No matter how they confuse us, try to make us to lose our identity, To now say, oh no, I'm not Ijona, I'm Nigerian. There's nobody that's Nigerian. We had our nations, our ethnic nations, and we can decide to negotiate a union and decide how we want to live. But you cannot take us out of who we are and give us another identity and they come and impose your constitution on us. That's not how it's done. Even in this America, the federal system, they have their autonomous, the states are autonomous. So we are not talking of states in our own case because we are indigenous peoples and we live on our ancestral land with our language, our culture, our practice, and everything. You cannot do away with that. You cannot impose a different identity on us. So we say kudos to Ijaw people retaining their ethnicity, their nation.